Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden hit up rallies all across the country. Voters here in Ohio stood in line, some for hours, to cast their ballots on the final day of early voting before Election Day. Kidnapping plots, threatening text messages, foreign disinformation, extreme political polarization, already sparking election controversies.
And those controversies are unlikely to end on election night. So 5 on Your Side investigator Sarah Buttison has a look at what we can expect.
In just hours, voters will come to polling locations like this and use these machines to cast their ballots. 2020 is already the most litigious election in American history. Even more troubling, more legal battles are expected to start after polls close.
Draw 3 together. You can step up, please.
Lorene Clark and her mom lined up to vote early.
And I just felt like my mom and I needed to get down here and get our voice heard.
She wants to make sure her vote is counted.
I think this is the best place to come.
And she's not the only voter who's concerned.
I feel very secure with my vote being down here at the Board of Elections.
Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRose said 2.2 million Ohioans have already voted, including more than 740,000 in person.
Thank you, ma'am.
Both record-smashing numbers.
The bottom line is this: what Ohio has is a really good system of elections, and this is long before there was a pandemic.
But COVID-19 has also led to another record-smashing number. 5 on Your Side investigators analyzed a database tracking election litigation. We found more than 400 election-related cases filed, including 21 in Ohio.
Unfortunately, that's just sort of become the something that we expect, right? And in Ohio, this is nothing new.
Most focus on voting by mail, like Ohio's drama over the availability of drop boxes for mail-in ballots.
I'm always a little skeptical, though, of folks that file last-minute, 11th-hour lawsuits, because the rules that we're operating under in Ohio have been in place for many years.
VANITA GUPTA sees it differently.
All of this litigation is aimed at averting problems after the election.
The president of the Leadership Conference on Civil and Human Rights says the lawsuits help set up the rules before polls close. But she still expects more legal fights after, over which ballots count.
We have to also anticipate potential litigation around which ballots have been rejected.
News 5 found in 2016 Ohio's mail-in ballots were mostly thrown out for missing deadline or missing information, issues that could delay official results this year, which has FBI Special Agent in Charge Eric Smith on alert.
The FBI remains concerned about what a prolonged vote count would look like.
Add in reports of illegal militia activity, disinformation from foreign countries, and a year filled with civil unrest. And Smith says law enforcement has made sure it's ready to respond if violence erupts.
What we want to make sure is that we've done what we've done for over 200 years, which is to have safe and secure democratic elections.
Well, it gave me some hope.
After voting, Lorene felt confident that will happen.
Being here, seeing everyone coming together and helping one another, it gave me a lot of hope.
On this day, no matter their politics,
No, you guys go ahead.
voters peacefully cast ballots together.
I think everyone is looking at us around the world, and I just hope that with this election that our voices are heard correctly.
So, how can you help? If you can, go vote. Experts say the more decisive a victory for one candidate, the less likely there will be more legal battles over ballots. In Solon, I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Sarah Buttison.